Okay, before we get into it, little side note for the IT leaders listening in. I was reading up on a Microsoft commissioned survey the other day and learned that teams using Windows 11 Pro PCs report 62% fewer security incidents compared to Windows 10 PCs, including 3 times fewer firmware attacks. Pretty significant. With security built in, you'll have AI-ready IT that sets you up for operational efficiency as well as long-term resilience. Upgrade to Windows 11 Pro at windowsmeansbusiness.com.
For all the things you have to do and places you need to be, let Uber take you there. Because parking near the arena can be a nightmare. And because no one wants to walk 6 football fields to get to the game. Because there are concerts, games, and events where parking costs more than the ticket. There are drivers in your area. Uber. Request a ride today. Wait time varies. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
There's a difference between liking a house and actually getting it. Redfin is built to make up that difference and close the gap between finding and owning the home for you. Redfin agents close twice as many deals as other agents. So when you find a home you love, you're not a step behind when it's time to make an offer. That means less watching great homes disappear and more focus on the one you'll call home. Redfin helps turn saved listings into real addresses. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
If you're injured in an accident, sure, you could dive into the world of personal injury law yourself.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Another option is to call our lawyer friends, the experts over at The Advocates.
Yes.
Like, Kent, personal injury law, pretty easy for somebody to tackle on their own?
What?
It is easy because you just call us and then all you have to worry about is getting better.
Okay. So pass the baton over to you. Make it easy on yourself. Just call The Advocates. They're available online at advocateslaw.com.
You know that moment around 2 p.m. when you realize you haven't eaten protein, but you also don't want a heavy shake? I have a solution. Sky Pop Protein Soda. It tastes like soda. It's light, bubbly, refreshing, but with 10 grams of complete protein, 0 sugar, and only 45 calories. So I don't have to think about it. I'm just packing lunches, answering emails, doing everything, and I just grab one to go. It really does feel lighter than those big functional drinks, and you're still getting real benefits and not something you force yourself to drink. Sky Pop Protein Soda. Reach for the sky. Get yours now at Target.
Brooke, what was your favorite cereal as a kid?
This is a loaded question.
Okay, well, the one I like to eat every day was just plain Cheerios, but then I would put so much sugar in it that it would actually still be crunchy.
How did we get a whole life story out of a simple, what was your favorite thing to eat?
I also, second would be Lucky Charms.
Okay. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. But what if I told you, Brooke, that you've been eating your cereal wrong your entire life?
What? You're wrong.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Well, I say that because an etiquette expert's going viral right now after he shared the proper way to eat cereal, which actually involves using 2 utensils. A spoon and a fork.
What?
No way.
I'm serious.
How are
This
you
isn't
using
a
a
joke.
fork?
I'm going to tell you how it works the proper way. First of all, you add your milk of choice.
Okay.
Then you take a spoon held in your dominant hand
Okay.
and the fork in your non-dominant.
Is that to stab someone who tries to get a bite of your cereal?
No, the fork is used to gently push the cereal onto the spoon so that the flakes don't escape or splash around in the bowl.
Oh my
And then the
gosh.
spoon gently and elegantly lifts up to your mouth.
Makes sense. Oh my
Does this guy know who his cereal eating audience is?
I don't know. He has to be single.
Yeah.
No one would date a monster like this.
Okay, Brooke, you told me the other day you didn't think the Pilgrims were real. So I know you're a skeptical person and you don't trust anybody, especially not experts and scientists. But just hear me out,
He's
okay?
an etiquette guy. He's not an expert or a scientist.
I know you don't believe in
He's just
etiquette
making
either.
rules up. He's no Emily Post, okay, Jeff?
Yeah.
Wow. Now someone knows about etiquette.
Thank
Wow,
you.
suddenly.
Who was in a
Okay.
sorority in this room?
Okay. Clearly, this is rage baiting because you're all extremely angry just thinking that there's a different way to eat your cereal than the way that you've done
And it's
it.
coming out of your mouth, which makes it more raging.
It's coming out of my mouth through the mouth of an actual etiquette expert.
I just go hands only.
I'm just saying, Brooke,
I
Brooke,
like it.
will you just try it? Would you
No.
be willing to try this at home and film it for our
Do
show?
a video, bro.
For
What about a no hands
Hey.
eating of the cereal?
Okay, save that for your OnlyFans,
Yeah.
Brooke. Nobody wants to watch that. Text into 78592 if you want to see Brooke eat Cocoa Pebbles like a true lady with
the whole
2
family.
utensils.
I like Fruity Pebbles better.
Oh, that's going to be tough with the
Those
fork,
are better.
though.
No, they're
course.
tiny. Like, how is a fork even going to get those?
You know what?
You got to
I mean,
show
especially
us.
you go to Rice Krispies, things are all over the place.
Okay.
And the audio that's coming out
This
of
guy's
those.
only eating bran that wrote this.
Congratulations, Brooke has hit 20 complaints in the first 2 minutes of the show. A new record. We got to move on to the shock collar question of the day, where hopefully one of us is going to double fist that shock collar while we get electrocuted. Jake, don't let me down.
Almost 50 years ago, back in 1977, baseball accidentally gave the world one of the greatest inventions in human history.
Ooh.
Accidentally?
Yeah, when Los Angeles Dodgers player Dusty Baker hit a home run, he came jogging towards his teammate.
Yeah.
Instead of a handshake
Yes.
or a manly hug, they both instinctively slapped hands midair.
That was
Just
the-
like that.
Baker invented the high five?
Dusty Baker, the manager of the Nicaraguan World Baseball Classic team, invented the high five, Jose.
I did not. That's mind-blowing.
And it's only from 1977?
Yes, Brooke. It's kind of amazing when you think about it.
Brooke wants to complain it's not true.
I want to high five Jake.
Emily Post invented it.
It's
I love the
amazing
high
when you
five.
think about it. Human civilization figured out fire, the wheel, democracy, indoor plumbing, even the clapper. But it took us till 1977 to go, hey, what if we celebrated stuff by slapping each other's hands up top?
Look at that. We were high-fiving ourselves, just not other people.
Dude, who was the first person to go down low and then too slow?
Dude, seriously.
There's a lot of layers to this.
God.
If that actually is the first recorded high five in history, what other things came before it 50 years ago? You'll have to tell me during a special pre-5 or post-5 edition of Plenty of 20. Now, you'll say number 1 through 20. I'll give you a famous person, event, or an item. You just have to tell me if it came around pre-high fives or post-high fives.
Okay, and the word post is going to happen a lot.
I cannot
So,
wait
Brooke,
to tell my kids these facts. They are going to be mind blown
this
later.
is going to be great.
We'll start with the woman who only works here because she says we're fives and it makes her look better in comparison.
Jake, I told you that privately.
I'm sorry, but
We
that's
know.
Alexis.
She's right. I am a chop dunk.
I'm going to choose 5, of course.
Wow. Alexis, the first Star Wars movie hit
Oh, no.
theaters and introduced the world to lightsabers, the Force, and a lot of people pretending they understood the plot. Did it come before or after the high five?
Ooh, I know they're old, but there's no way they're older than 50 years. That feels so old. I've watched the first one. That's the only one I've ever seen.
The one with the trash compactor where they almost get squished. Isn't that the first one?
I don't remember the plot. But I don't know.
Oh, that's just a scene.
Oh,
I kind of don't either. But
I don't
it's a
know what
fun movie.
happens. But I still think it's post 5.
Yes, slightly. Star Wars premiered in May of 1977, a few months after the first recorded
wow.
high five.
What a year we had.
Big
Man.
year.
Wow.
I
Right
wonder if
up.
they were able to record any of the droids high-fiving.
Brooke, we're over to you. 5 is off the board.
Give me 10.
The creation of Post-it notes. Those little yellow squares that somehow run every office in America. Did they
Crucial.
come before or after the high five?
I know that Romeo and Michelle invented those.
Oh, from the movie.
Uh-huh.
Did they say that
That's
they
what
did
they
that?
told everybody
It
in
was
their
their
high
claim
school
to fame.
reunion. So that movie was in the 90s, so it couldn't have been. I'm going to say Post-it notes came after.
That's correct, Brooke.
Hey.
Post-it notes came after. They were introduced in 1980.
And 79 was the high five?
77 is the high
7.
five.
Okay, I got to keep that low.
Jose, 5 and 10 are off the board.
Let's go number 7.
The release of Pong, the very first video game many people ever played, which is basically just 2 lines hitting a square back and forth. Did it come before or after the high five?
My gaming instincts are telling me this is a pre-high fiver.
Pre is correct, Jose. It came
We're
before.
killing this.
Pong hit arcades in 1972.
72.
Dude,
5
high five,
before the high
Jose.
five.
Hey, high five.
All right.
All right.
Jeffrey, we're over to you. 5, 7, and 10 are gone.
Number
We should have
3.
been a side 5.
Number 3.
No one's ever done it.
Number 3.
The release. Number 3. The release of the Sony Walkman, the device that made people think they were the main character while walking down the street listening to their music. Did it come
CDs.
before or after the high five?
No, this is with tapes.
The original Walkman,
Yeah,
that's
you
right.
put
I believe I asked Jeff the question.
Sorry,
frickin'
Mark and I
Jose.
are having a real good convo today.
Yeah, tell me about more
vibing.
about Romy and Michelle. What did Romy and Michelle say about the Sony Walkman?
I don't know. They didn't invent that. They invented Post-it notes.
What good are
Darn
they?
it.
Oh, God. Well, I don't think portable technology came around until the 1980s. Everything else was corded and, like, stuck inside your car. Give me Post.
Jeffrey says Post? Yeah. The Walkman launched in 1979, 2 years after the High Five.
Wait, we all got them right.
Yeah, and that means, unfortunately, I have lost today's edition of Plenty of 20. How did that happen? I was so excited for the High Five talk.
People have been challenging us on the podcast comments to do better so that we can shock.
They don't know anything.
Yeah.
We did a little bit better today, and that means Jake is going to be punished by getting shocked while singing Mambo Number 5 by Lou Bega.
A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Reed.
I like that. That was your shock collar question of the day.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
For all the things you have to do and places you need to be, let Uber take you there. Because parking near the arena can be a nightmare. And because no one wants to walk 6 football fields to get to the game. Because there are concerts, games, and events where parking costs more than the ticket. There are drivers in your area. Uber. Request a ride today. Wait time varies. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
Now, personally, I'm someone who likes paying unnecessary extra fees at the airport for my cable and my internet.
It's true.
Ken was telling me if you call the advocates, you don't pay any fees unless you guys win.
That's correct.
Oh,
Yeah.
my gosh.
So the way it works is we work on what's called a contingency fee, which means that we get paid at the very end after the insurance company or the defense finally pays up after we've forced them to do so.
That is so much confidence right there.
The only way you can lose is by not talking with an advocate at advocateslaw.com.
All right, so let me confess something. I grabbed a Sky Pop protein soda thinking, sure, we'll see. And I was fully prepared for protein drink disappointment, but it tastes like actual soda, like crisp, cold, refreshing soda. The kind you crave on a hot day, except it has 10 grams of complete protein, 0 sugar, and only 45 calories. And it's not thick or chalky, and not that guess this is good for me kind of vibe. It's just soda with benefits. Protein doesn't have to be boring or feel like something you just check off your daily list. Sky Pop protein soda. Big taste, real benefits. Get yours now at Target or Walmart.
Nothing stops Ram. Nothing stops the most luxurious, technologically advanced, strongest Ram 1500 ever. Back with the legendary Hemi V8. Nothing stops the most advanced Ram heavy duty ever with the available Cummins turbo diesel and 1,075 pound-feet of torque. And with the Ram 10-year or 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, nothing stops you. Hurry to your dealer for a great deal. Excludes BEVs. Applies to 2026 model year vehicles. Non-transferable. Visit Mopar.com for complete details and a copy of the powertrain limited warranty based on standard and available features offered. Cummins is a registered trademark of Cummins Inc. Ram and Hemi are registered trademarks of FCA US LLC.
At CVS, it matters that we're not just in your community, but that we're part of it. It matters that we're here for you when you need us, day or night. And we want everyone to feel welcomed and rewarded. It matters that CVS is here to fill your prescriptions and here to fill your craving for a tasty and, healthy snack. At CVS, we're proud to serve your community because we believe where you get your medicine matters. So visit us at cvs.com or just come by our store. We can't wait to meet you. Store hours vary by location.